Welcome everyone. So glad you could join me for Yoga with Joan Bossy. So glad you found this YouTube channel where I post weekly free videos of yoga. This week is going to be Yoga Pilates Fusion, where we use the main elements of breath and coming into the present moment and stretching for yoga, but adding in some strength elements from Pilates. So you can use no props today. You can use your body weight throughout this whole practice and you'll be making really good progress. Or you could add in some 3 to 6 pound weights. I have 5 here to challenge your muscles a little more. We are going to be starting on our backs. So let's get started. I'll come down onto the mat. And immediately as you land on your mat, begin to feel your body grow heavy. Let yourself breathe naturally. Maybe in and out of the nose if you're not stuffy today. Notice your shoulder blades firmly into the mat. Feel your feet on the floor. Your knuckles facing the floor, arms out. Maybe the hands are up so the palms receive. We'll take a few breaths here. Let's inhale through the nose, filling up the lungs and the belly. Pausing at the top and then exhaling equal or longer in length. We'll do this 2 more times, inhaling and exhaling out of the mouth or nose. And 1 more time at your own pace when you're ready. Good, letting your breath return to normal. And letting the eyes begin to float open. We'll let the palms turn down on the mat, arms alongside the body, heels close to the body, maybe feeling for the heels with the longest finger. We'll take 3 bridges here, drawing the pelvis up, pushing into the hands and the feet on your inhale. And when you get to the top, exhaling down, letting the top of the back, middle of the back, and lower back nestle in onto the mat again. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhaling, letting the chest rise as well as the pelvis and belly. And we'll come back down nice and slow, taking your time. And 1 more time. Inhale up, relaxing the neck. And coming back down, 1 vertebra at a time. Beautiful. We'll draw the knees into the chest. Take a breath here, maybe a rock or stillness. We'll bring the feet down to the floor, knees bent. As we get ready for some core work here, we'll come with our knees bent. And you can imagine a block between your feet, and you reach for that block. Inhale and exhale the feet out, arms overhead. Coming back in, grab your imaginary block, reach back out. Good. We'll take 8 more of these. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and if one leg is good, you can use just one leg at a time. And 1 more, we'll finish this up. Good, drawing the knees in, warming up with that core. Might feel a little warm now. We'll begin to either rock forward and backward or roll to one side to come up. think I have to move my dog's bed. Coming up into a nice seated position. Feeling the sits bones ground down, crown of the head relaxed, chest lifting. We'll bring the arms out to the side, inhaling the right arm up, bringing it overhead. Maybe taking a look up if that feels good for your neck. Opening up the chest. And we'll come back down again. Other side lifts. Nice side stretch here. Keeping that hip bone, that sits bone down. That left sits bone wants to come up. Good. Bringing the right hand to the left knee. We'll bring the opposite arm behind as we come into a twist here using the waist muscles. Take a breath here. Nice long spine. And we'll come back to the opposite side, taking a twist, taking a look over your shoulder in the opposite direction. Good. Coming back, letting the arms fall down. Take a little draping here, a little letting go of the arms, the head, the neck. As we come down, curling the fingers out in front of us. Noticing a stretch maybe in the lower back, the pelvis. And we'll walk ourselves back up. See if you can let your hands drape over your knees. As you let the chin come to the chest, inhale. Exhale, back up. Roll the shoulders up and back and down. A few times here. Taking the right ear, let it drop towards that right shoulder. Holding there and breathing. And letting yourself come back up. We'll do the other side. Inhaling and exhaling, letting the head drop over to that left side. And we'll come back up, dropping the chin and back to normal. And you can take a side roll here, dropping the chin, semicircle roll to the right, coming back, and then a semicircle roll to the left. A few times. You can take your time doing this. We're letting the neck float through, not applying any pressure, just letting it open up gently. Good. And if it feels comfortable, you can continue your rolls or go all the way around, making kind of like a circle with your nose, an imaginary circle in the air. And then if you went one way, going the opposite direction. Really feeling each muscle in the shoulder and the neck. Finishing up your semicircle or your complete neck rolls. We'll come back up. We're going to get those shoulders ready to do some work here. So let's roll the shoulders up and forward and down this time. 3 times, just getting a little movement in the joint. Placing our fingers on our shoulders, rotating the elbows, circles one way, and then opposite direction. Good. And we'll draw the elbows towards each other. And exhaling back. 2 more times. This should feel good, getting those shoulders stretched a little bit. And when you're finished, letting the arms come down, we'll change the cross of the legs. Bringing our hands to our knees, rotating the torso very slowly to the left. Really feeling each muscle in the pelvis, the waist. Shoulders drop as you come around. We'll find the other direction when you're ready. Hi, Yoda. You're going to join me for yoga Pilates today. You're going to do some Pilates. Yeah, I know. Noodle dumpling. Good boy. So we'll come back, finding ourselves back to neutral. Take a breath here. Maybe turn the palms up towards the sky. Beautiful. We'll come to our hands and knees next, finding our grounding here again, like we did when we landed on our backs. Feel our fingertips pressing into the floor as well as the thumb. Feel your knees about hips width distance apart, landing on the mat. As we drop the belly, inhale up for cow, chin lifts. Feeling a nice stretch there. We'll exhale to cat, turning the toes under, rounding the spine, belly and chin pull in. Inhale to cow, and exhale to cat. We'll do this one more time, finishing up. Beautiful. On our hands and knees, sometimes our knees may begin to hurt. You could always roll your mat over or have two mats for your knees. Sometimes we're going to be on our knees a while, and sometimes they feel a little sore. So beginning our Pilates, you can come down onto your forearms, bringing the palms or interlacing the hands together. We'll draw the right knee up. We'll inhale, exhale it out. Nice kick back. Next one. And 3 kickbacks, really feeling your body still as just your leg is moving. 5 more. 5, 4, gaze can be down or in front. 3, 2, and 1. But now straighten the leg, holding there as the toes point down. Take a gentle movement here, going up. So 1, 2, a gentle lift. 3, small movement. 4, 5, getting a different part of the leg. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold there, bend your knee. Small movement up as we draw the knee up. 1, 2, 3, good. 4, it's a small movement. 5, 6, 7, it's doing a lot, it's targeting. 9 and 10. Letting the leg come back down. Push back into a child's pose. Brief grounding here. Breathe. Nice back stretch here as your fingers reach forward, hips pull back. Another breath. And then we'll come back, getting ready for the other side. I'll turn around so you can see me. Coming down onto our forearms, lifting that knee, inhale, exhale back, 10, 9, 8, 7, body still, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. And gentle lifts, 10, 9, 8, 7, toes point down, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And when you've done 10, bend that knee, draw the knee up, and we'll begin again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, little movements. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let that knee come down. We'll turn the toes under, coming back onto our knees, stretching our toes a little bit. Maybe this doesn't feel good to lean back on the feet. It's a good stretch for them. The more you do it, the more you could get used to it. And then we'll come forward. I'm going to roll my mat back over. Coming to a downward dog, turning those toes under, maybe moving the hands up half a handprint from the table position, sending those heels back as we come into our first downward dog. Nice back stretch here, heels reaching back, chest reaching for the thighs. Bending the right knee, straightening that left leg, and then we'll do the other side. We'll continue this, stretching our calf muscles in the back of our lower leg. Good. And finding a grounding here again, pressing into the fingers as well as the thumb. We'll inhale, the left leg up, inhale, bending that knee, opening that hip up.
And on the next breath, we'll straighten the left leg and draw the knee towards the right elbow. Inhale. And exhale back. Inhale to the opposite elbow. Exhale back. Good core work here. Knee to nose. And back. Good job. We'll send the leg all the way through between the hands, turning the back foot out for our warrior two. Arms can be on your thighs, your waist, or your arms can be out. So holding here, we'll flip that front palm, take a reverse warrior. Another breath here. Nice opening stretch in the front body. And we'll come back. We'll grab our weights if we have them. You don't need them. Good. And we'll turn the toes parallel to each other, wide legs. And we could put them here on our legs as we pulse here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, goddess pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Tailbone shooting straight down. Another breath, you got this. And then straightening those legs. Turning back to warrior two. Sending those weights down. We'll get ready for triangle. Straightening that front leg. Falling into our triangle, reaching up, opening up the intercostal muscles to the sky that are between the ribs. Relax the neck. You can look up, you can look out or down. Another breath here in triangle. And then we'll gently come back up to our warrior two. Hands come to the thighs as we turn towards the front of the mat. Getting our weights. And we'll turn our toes out to the far corners of the mat for Malasana or goddess pose. Again, weights or no weights, we're pulsing here. 10, 9, 8, 7, you're sleeping. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. And we're holding here. We're feeling the long spine. We're relaxing the neck, breathing, strengthening those legs. And then we'll gently come up, dropping our weights down. Good. We'll turn back to the side, finishing up our warrior two. Breath here. And then we'll gently rotate the arms forward, cartwheeling them forward. We'll come to plank. Inhale. Exhale to your chaturanga or upward dog or cobra. You can come all the way down to the mat from plank or come to your chaturanga, whatever you're more comfortable with. And we'll push back into downward dog, taking a few breaths here. Maybe bending the knees or coming to stillness. And on the next breath, the right leg is going to lift, bending that knee, feeling a little opening here in the hip. And then we'll straighten that leg, knee to the opposite elbow. Inhale, exhale back. Inhale to the opposite elbow, the same side, as the leg. And then knee towards nose and back up. We'll send the leg through, coming to warrior two on the opposite side. Reversing our warrior. Coming back, taking a breath here. Finding our weights or not as we turn our feet, and I'll face you, towards the far corners of the mat and taking our pulses. 9, 8, 7, he's sleeping with his head between his paws. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. You got this. Hold here. Hold and breathe. You got this. One more breath in and out. And straighten. Beautiful job. We'll drop that. Getting ready for our triangle. On the opposite side, straightening that leg and finding our triangle, reaching up with the top arm, opening the chest towards the sky. Take 2 more breaths in your beautiful triangle. Even inhales and exhales. Smooth breaths. You got this. Finding our warrior 2 again, front knee bends. We'll cartwheel the arms forward, finding our plank, inhaling, exhaling all the way down or to chaturanga, half a push-up, finding our back bend of choice, and finding downward dog. Good job. And you can widen the feet, see how that feels on your lower back today. Maybe that feels good as we take a couple breaths here. Beautiful. We'll drop our knees down and I'll turn towards the front so you can see me. We're gonna take some bear taps. We're on all fours like a bear. We're gently gonna lift just the knees and tap with our right hand, left hand. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Working our core, our shoulders. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower the knees down, beautiful. We'll come into puppy, arms reach forward, stretching our chest, coming down onto the forearms, sending the chest down, chin down. It's not gonna touch, it may touch if you do this all the time, or your head can reach down. If you need a little more, you can lift the forearms, sending just the chin or the chest down. You can also spread the fingertips for a little shoulder stretch here, sending the chin, the chest down, feeling it a little more in the middle of the upper back and shoulders. And bringing our hands in. Nice job. While we're here on our knees, we'll take a gate pose, sending the right leg out, facing forward or diagonal, coming up onto our knee, bringing the left arm overhead, taking a nice opening stretch here. Nice side bend, that feels good. Beautiful. We'll come back down, switching legs, coming up and over. This should feel really good on the lower back, the side bend, the side obliques. Beautiful. Coming back to our knees. We're on our fours. Switching back, giving our toes a stretch again. And again, if this isn't good for you, you can also just stretch the feet on the ground by coming into downward dog if that feels good. Take a few breaths here. Good. And turning our toes under, finding our downward dog again. Right leg is gonna lift. We'll continue our core work. Knee towards nose on the inhale. Knee towards left elbow and back out. Knee towards right elbow and back out. Knee towards nose and back out. Good. We'll send the foot all the way forward. Coming into high lunge here. So the back ball of the left foot is on the ground. Arms lift, shoulders down. 3 breaths here. Hands come together and down. We'll float the arms up 2 more times. And last one. And down. Beautiful. Coming to our warrior 3, coming to the right foot, and you can stay here or you can begin to bring the arms back, lifting the back leg, bringing your hands to prayer or extending them out in warrior 3. We'll drop the hands, to half splits, sending the forehead towards the leg. Couple breaths. Left leg is straight, is reaching up straight. Inhale. And we'll exhale that leg down. Coming into our chair, sitting back like we're sitting in a chair. Take 3 breaths here. And then hands come together and to the heart, we rise. Coming to mountain pose, arms come onto the long sides of the body. Breathing here. Beautiful. We'll take a flow, inhale, bending the knees, reach up, inhale, exhale down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, exhale, fold. Plank pose on the inhale. Exhale down to your chaturanga or all the way down. I'll go all the way down this time. Coming to our back bend of choice, cobra or upward dog. Sending ourselves back into downward. Couple breaths here. And we're getting ready to do the other leg. Continuing our core work first, so inhale that left leg up and out, bending that knee, and then straightening that leg, sending the knee towards the right elbow, and back. Knee to opposite elbow, and back. And knee towards nose, and back. Leg comes through. Coming to our high lunge, find your balance, take your time. Hands come together and down. 2 more times. You're doing great. Keeping that heart rate up. Beautiful. Coming to the left foot. You can stay here or you could draw yourselves back with your leg. Coming to namaste hands for warrior 3 or arms reaching out, breathing evenly in and out. Coming to our half splits, hands can come down, maybe just one hand holds the back of the leg, 2 hands can be on the floor, or even no hands. You can find your balance practicing. We'll take another breath in half splits. And then we'll come down with the leg, finding forward fold, leaning back to chair, reaching the arms forward. Breathing in chair, 2 more breaths. Keeping that heart rate up. Good. And we'll come down, coming up, reaching up. Finding our mountain pose here. Couple breaths. Maybe forward and backward, rocking on the feet, feeling the 4 pads of the feet, 2 in the front, 2 in the heel, not using those toes, letting those toes relax back down, not gripping. Beautiful. We'll take a flow, coming down onto the mat. Inhale up, exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. We're going to stay here for 2 more breaths. You can hold the elbows, letting the head, shoulders, and chest come down as best as possible with gravity, not forcing it. Knees can be bent or beginning to straighten. Nice release here for every part of the back. We'll let the arms come back down to the ground, stepping back with just the left leg first. Right knee over the ankle in the front, arms lift for a little lunge. Hands come to the heart, inhaling forward, coming to a twist. Knee can be down or up. As we take a breath here, Coming back down. Hands plant. We'll draw, coming to the heel, we'll draw the right hip back, drawing forward with the chest, folding over, couple breaths. Relaxing the neck. And then we'll bend that knee. Coming to the ball of the back foot as we come forward to our forward fold. This time you can either hold the elbows and hang or take the first two big toes with the first two fingers. Inhaling the elbows straight, exhaling them out to the sides as we draw the chest a little closer to the chest. Or the chest a little closer to the thighs. And again, maybe your fingers are dangling down, you have some movement. When I say again, you don't need to follow a deep, deep stretch. Just find what works for you, for your body, where it feels good to stretch. And then we'll release that stretch, planting the fingers. We'll send the right foot back this time. Ball of the right foot, right knee comes down. Hands can always be on the thighs, or we'll lift again, reaching up gently, shoulders relax down. Nice big low lunge stretch here. Feeling the energy in the body. Arms come forward. Oh, arms come down, inhaling. And we'll inhale forward, coming to our twist on the left this time. Thought I forgot the twist, huh? I didn't. Knee comes up, almost did. Or knee can be down. And then coming back, hands to heart. We'll bring the arms forward, framing that foot as we rock back to that left heel, drawing the left hip back as we fold, reaching the chest forward. Couple more breaths here. Good. And then we'll rock back down with that foot. Drawing the knee up as we begin to come forward. Finding a wide-legged forward fold, a little wider. Heel-toeing the feet to the sides of the mat. Holding the elbows and hanging. You can add some movement. Whew. Smooth exhales and inhales. And then we'll let go of the elbows, walking the feet back. Bending those knees, we'll begin to rise, reaching the arms up, rooting the feet down. Exhaling the hands to the heart. We'll take a couple breaths here. Feeling the changes you've made in your body so far in this yoga, Pilates fusion. Another breath in and out. And then on your next inhale, we'll bend the knees, reaching up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and fold. Take a step back to plank, and inhaling. We're in plank. We're going to stay here for a moment. We're going to shift over to the left, letting the feet roll one on top of the other. Arm lifts, coming into plank, right arm lifts. You can raise the right leg for more if you need more, or keep it down. Sorry, Yoda, I'm kind of in your way. Pushing up the hips towards the ceiling. In side plank. One foot could be in front of the other as well. And then we'll come back to our plank, lowering slowly down. Hands come to the side ribs. Peel the chest up using the back muscles. Baby back bend, inhale. And then push back into child's pose. You can have your knees wider apart or closer together, whatever feels good as you ground your forehead here, breathing on the mat. Beautiful. We'll begin to come back to our hands and knees, pushing ourselves up to plank. And then we'll roll to the opposite side. The right hand supports us. As we bring the arm up, maybe the leg follows, holding it up. Maybe the leg stays down. Breathing, lifting the hips. Another breath in and out. Good. And then we'll come back to our plank. Inhale and exhale all the way down. Finding our back bend of choice, cobra, baby cobra, or upward dog. Pushing back into child's. And take a few breaths in child's pose. Good. Finding our way onto our backs. Heels on the ground, tipping back into boat. Take a few breaths here. It can be lower boat with your feet down, one tapping down, or you could have high boat. As we take 2 more breaths here, lifting the chest, using the strength of our core muscles. And then we'll take the outside of the thighs, coming back. Taking a breath here, inhale the chest up, and exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, lift the chest, exhale, round. Good. And you could take one more, come to stillness as we take a breath here. And this time we'll come back to boat, finding the boat of choice. And you can try upper boat to lower boat. Upper boat to lower boat. Or you could stay here and tap down. Okay, we have 3 more of these. High boat, low boat, high boat, low boat, high boat, low boat, high boat, and low boat. I hope that was 4. And take a breath here. And we're finished. Good job. Coming all the way down onto your back. Drawing the knees into the chest. We'll plant the left foot down, right ankle across that thigh. Find a nice 4 square stretch here. Maybe press into the thigh. If you need a little more, you can begin to draw the left knee forward. Folding over that hip, stretching that right hip, flexing both feet. 3 more breaths. You did great today. You're continuing to come to your mat. It's wonderful. And if you just found us for the first time, stay with us. Yoda and I like to come to our mat. Feel good for the rest of the day. We'll draw the left ankle across that thigh, pressing a little into that thigh. And then drawing that right thigh towards us if we need more. Tuning in, what do you feel in that hip? Where do you feel it? Visualize and send the breath there, opening that hip up, loosening it a little, releasing the tightness. Good. And we will begin to let the right foot fall back down to the ground, widening the feet, beginning to drop those knees to the right for windshield wiper. Take a look over to the left. We'll go to the other side, turning, looking over to the right as we drop the knees to the left. And we'll continue our windshield wipers here. Gaze can be up as we slowly drop the knees from side to side. Getting a little motion in that spine, lower back. Good. Drawing the knees into the chest. I'll take a little roll here. And reaching for the outer feet, drawing the feet, little pressure on the feet as we draw the knees in for happy baby. Great hip opener. You can take a little rock, keeping the pressure on your feet. Or you can come to stillness. I better not rock into the candle though. Beautiful. We'll let the left leg go long on the ground. Taking the right knee, arms out to a T. We'll draw it, let it fall gently over to the left. Take your gaze over to the right. As we take a full body twist here. Both shoulder blades on the mat, on the ground. We did get our heart rate up a lot. As we draw the knee into the center, we'll bring both knees in briefly. And let the right leg go long. And if that's too much, you could always just bend both knees and drop to the left, to the right. We'll bend that left knee and let it drop gently over to the right side. And find our arm, reaching out with the left arm, maybe taking your gaze over to the left. Bringing blood and nutrients to the spine in this twist. Breathing into that space where that twist is happening. And if your neck is sore, you could always just look up. Just checking in with your body as we practice today, making sure you're taking care of yourself. One more breath here. Good. We'll unwind, bringing the left knee back to the center. Right knee comes into the chest. We'll let both legs come out long to our beautiful, I have to tilt over a little to the side and not hit Yoda, to our beautiful Shavasana. Arms out to the side, palms up. And like we did when we first came to the mat, feel all of your bones growing heavy, your pelvis, your legs, your feet, shoulders draw down. Nice natural curve of the neck as the skull rests on the ground. Shavasana is so important, this resting pose. Resting, letting all of the poses we did process in the body as we take some rest here. Noticing the air in the room. Noticing the feeling of it. Is it warm? Is it cool? My air is a little cool here. And noticing sounds in the room. I hear Yoda making some snorting sounds. Maybe there's sounds in the distance you can hear. And gently noticing your mouth. Maybe there's a taste on your tongue. Water or coffee or nothing. And eyes can be closed down or gently gazing out. Then beginning to wiggle the fingers, the toes. Maybe making some small movements that feel good. Reaching the arms overhead for a full body stretch here. Bringing one knee into the chest and then the other. Maybe lifting the head, coming to the knees, taking a little roll on your back. As we roll over to one side, pushing ourselves up to a comfortable seated position on the mat. We'll bring the right hand to the left knee, taking one twist here to one side. Inhale. And exhale, coming over to the opposite side. Good. Coming back to the center. Hands come to the heart. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this Pilates fusion. If there's something else you'd like to see, you can put it in the comments. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you feel calmer. I hope you feel less tense. I hope you gain some strength. And Yoda, do you want to say goodbye? Feel free to try other videos. We have a huge collection. This is our second year doing them. And enjoy yourself. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.